My name's Emily McLaughlan. I am an Associate Professor of Practice and the Site Director for the Interior Architecture program at Purdue in Indianapolis. My vision for the Interior Architecture program is that we become nationally recognized for the work that we're doing in the community. We are constantly working with nonprofits and other organizations who have a special need that they need filled in terms of architectural or interior design services. And so we go out and we work with those organizations, and the students gain a great deal of knowledge and on-the-job training related to the work that they're doing. So the Interior Architecture program integrates a lot of innovative technologies throughout the curriculum. One of the things that we are most excited about is our coursework in architectural technology, and that allows students to learn the latest and greatest software programs that are emerging in our field. BIM technology, 3D printing, virtual reality, walkthroughs with clients are all a very important part of the curriculum, and we want students to graduate with those advanced skill sets so that they can be more competitive in industry. Our interior architecture students are industry ready day one. Every semester, our students work with community partners in the Indianapolis area and elsewhere nationally, and that allows them to have some hands-on experience knowing what it's like to work with a client and exercise the skills and the tools that they've learned in school in a real-life application. Our program is accredited by the Council for Interior Design Accreditation, and it's extremely important to us that we follow the rules and standards set forth by that organization. It's a nationally recognized leader in our discipline, and it's critical that we make sure we maintain compliance with those rules and standards. The Interior Architecture program here at Purdue in Indianapolis is very unique in that we are located in Polytechnic. We are truly focused on the latest and greatest technology used in our field, and students have an opportunity to apply their latest technologies that they learn in school in real-world projects. Being in Indianapolis, the urban capital of our state, provides ample opportunity to engage with professionals, architects, engineers. We have a plethora of firms and organizations here in town, as well as product representatives, manufacturing facilities, which all support the education of our students. Interior architecture is a mix of art and technology. You have to have not only the aesthetic eye to create spaces that are beautiful and exciting and that influence our lives, but also technical skills to be able to communicate your ideas to others who are going to actually be constructing those designs. Sometimes students will start our program and they'll anticipate that they're only going to be selecting materials or colors or finishes or the pretty things that we all see inside of a building, but ultimately it is so much more than that. We not only learn to position things like lighting and electrical systems and plumbing systems, but we have to know about lighting, we have to know about acoustics and laws and codes and all the other things that go into designing a building. When our students graduate, they have an option to go into more of a residential field where they might be working for a home builder, they might be working in the kitchen and bath industry or for a sales representative or something like that. But they may also go into the commercial side, and they may be designing large-scale facilities for hospitals or office buildings or schools. So there are so many different options and specializations that you can look into. Research tells us that design impacts lives. The way that we feel about a space influences how we behave, our health and wellness, and so many other aspects of our lives. We know in particular in healthcare environments that design, evidence-based practice can help people heal more quickly. So there are applications that we can design, there are things we can do through design that help people heal, that help people's mental and psychological wellness, and that's very impactful. Yeah. Most of the courses in our program are very hands-on and applied. Students will come into what we call a studio environment. They'll be provided with a design problem that they'll work on to find a solution. They'll work with their classmates hand in hand in teams or in small groups. They'll work with clientele, they'll work with their instructor to create solutions that are effective. We have a materials library where students can come and research and become familiar with a variety of products and manufacturers that are used in our industry. We also have a lighting lab where students can test and examine things like color temperature and color application, so that as they're applying materials to their projects, they know what the effects and the final solution will look like to the client. So our curriculum provides stepping stones Our students grow their knowledge by adding tools to their toolkit, which each new class that they take in the program. My advice for any student coming into the program is just to embrace the discipline, get involved, join our student design organization, join other clubs, get an internship, and just absorb everything that you can during your time here. Just jump in and give it a try. We teach you everything you need to know. We have a very close team of faculty. We have excellent students, outstanding students who will help you along the way. I came from industry. I worked in industry many years and then transitioned to higher education, and one thing that I absolutely love is seeing those light bulbs go off in my students' head when they come up with a new design idea or something that I never would have thought of. It's just so satisfying to see them accomplish their goals, and it makes me feel good about what we're doing. It's really exciting to see a student who's entered the program as a freshman, kind of timid, quiet, unsure of what interior architecture is all about, and to watch them grow over 4 years and eventually go out and obtain the job of their dreams. Some will go to graduate school for architecture, others will work for prominent firms around the country, and it's so satisfying to see them take that next giant leap.